He's navigated a political career after being a JD from Yale Law School and writing a bestseller. I don't think it's too young. I think that's one of the things that Americans are looking for, right? This big contrast between our older main candidates and the VPs being younger. I think William Jennings Bryan would have enjoyed JD Vance's speech, Tom, last night.
Yeah.
I mean, it struck almost identical themes to 1896. I don't know if that should reassure people or make them very frightened that we're going backwards. But nonetheless, no, I don't think so at all. I think that he's positioning himself to be the heir apparent before Trump even wins this election. So that's an interesting political dynamic in the Republican Party.
Bill Clinton, 46.5. George W. Bush, Bush the younger, 54.5. Mm-hmm. President Obama, 47.5. I guess the trend's there. We've been talking this morning, Professor Schiller, about isolationism. What's the character of the Trump-Vance isolationism?
Well, Trump has successfully pitched this in two ways. One is we get bad deals when we go into multi-nation agreements, particularly NAFTA, which he renegotiated, which, by the way, was triumphed by Newt Gingrich and the Republicans in the House in 1993. So I thought it's amazing that they just pushed this all to the Democrats. It was pretty clever of them. So that's one way, right, is that we just don't get a good deal when we're part of these multi-nation accords, and economically we suffer. The other is in military arrangements, we end up paying most of the bills. And that's what Trump had said in 2016 through his presidency. And he's saying, again, that resonates with a lot of Americans, particularly in a time where they see that they're struggling to pay their bills because of inflation. So it's clever to bring these two issues together, mostly under an economic tent.
Wendy, what do we expect to hear from the former president tonight at his speech?
Well, Paul, Donald Trump has remained more disciplined in the last 2 months of his campaign than we've ever seen him, either as candidate or president in prior years. I mean, incredibly disciplined. So if this speech, which he gave in 2016, was, I'm going to make sure we're safe from crime and I'm going to block immigrants, I think it's going to be very similar to 2016, but it might be just a little bit more moderated, just a little bit. He has squashed abortion at the Republican convention, which is really remarkable, given that it's been the driving populist force in the Republican Party for so long. So if he stays disciplined and doesn't look literally too scary to independent voters, then I think they're going to walk away and think this convention was a big success.